Alright, we're in the Stanley Parable. The game... The game about a working man, I guess. And everybody disappears. And I guess he's just freaking the fuck out. And then hits his head or something. And becomes delusional. The computer screen. It gets me. It's just like... Inception! Begin! It's also an extreme narrative game. So... I will be quiet a lot. So...
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. So... we're in an office. And what this game does is it gives you choices. You can choose to follow them or take your own path. I'll just do whatever.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
There's 4 lights on. How is this brightly lit? Oh man. So everybody's numbered. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Be my Valentine. I'm so lonely. Who farted? Oh god. These mugs, it's just gonna be so much fun with these mugs. Alright. Oh, wait, mug. I hate Mondays. Where's Garfield? Garfield works here, doesn't he? Oh, first choice.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can I? Nope. Okay. Well, we're gonna just go on the right, because,
This was not the correct way to the
screw the
meeting
man.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Keep dry. I don't know. I just want to take a look around and just... oh, man, I want to see that mug. Because, I mean, I've played this a little bit. I haven't gotten every ending, but... Mugs!
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, I'm drinking in the mugs. Coffee nut. And...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
give me my cold drink. Nah.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy. and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Is it possible to read this? I mean...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, fine, I hear your crazy voice
But
in my
at
head.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Ooh, there's stuff here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But there's a bright red button! I'm gonna push the button. I pushed the button, where am I going? I pushed the button! I pushed the button. I pushed the button. Button, 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 button.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay, I guess the listeners
Oh,
carefully.
no.
Oh,
No,
God!
it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Also, pardon me, I have a cold,
Let's
so
see, we went down right, left, down,
trying to keep this
left,
sniffling.
right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure this time? Are you absolutely sure, omniscient voice inside my head? Okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Now.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay. Was that an ending? Or... I guess that was an ending. I just want to stay in my office. Can I stay in my office? I want to stay in my office. Let's see what my mug says. I do hate Mondays. Well, I hate Tuesdays even more, but that's just a personal preference.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did it start over? Oh well, we'll just... I guess we'll follow the path this time. See what happens. What?
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Oh, okay, we didn't get an ending. Okay.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Well, it's not.
Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Oh. You get to choose a door. Oh my god. Let's find the story, guys. We gotta find the story. Wait, how big is this freaking office? I mean... What? Where am I going? What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you,
What?
there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
There's a door here.
We need to restart the game again?
No, we don't need to
I find it
restart the game
unlikely
again.
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
No.
Why not?
No! God damn an omniscient voice inside of my head.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Is it all good now? Is it all good now? Or is something gonna happen? Something's gonna happen? There's no doors. Okay.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Did we miss anything? Did we?
Aha!
What?
I knew we'd miss something.
Where did
The story.
this come from?
Here it comes.
Where did this come from?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What? Let's go. What? There was just... What? That's scary. I don't want to go in there. Okay.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yeah! We win! Woo!
You put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Sarcasm in his voice is so high right now.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. God dang it. Don't I get a say in any of this? I mean, come on. Come on! I'm the main character. Let me have a say. Let me have a say if you restart or not. I mean, I'm a mute office worker. Oh. There's a line.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
But I don't want to follow the line. I want to go over here and read a mug. Oof, they're all the same mugs. Wait a minute, new mug. I like work. I just hate my boss. Yep, sounds legit. Nah, let's not follow the line.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, okay. I guess let's go follow the line. God dang, this cold is really killing me right now. Oh, wait. What? Okay. Let's follow the line. We're gonna follow the line. Zigzags. We're mixing it up here.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Look, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Oh man.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No! This music is horrible. It is good adventure music, though.
cut the music.
What?
Go back and look at that fern.
Oh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Such a beautiful fern! Now I'm gonna go look up Cher. Look up Cher. Cher works here, right? Cher? No? No? What about Jack? Jack. Okay. I can't jump. It's kind of annoying though. But I guess.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, that texture is just kind of like, you can realize this is pretty blocky. Oh well, it's other than that, pretty good. Oh, we're back to the spoiler room, guys.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! I still don't get any choice whether it restarts or not. Come on! You're trusting the line? Again? Okay.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah, maybe not. Sorry, thought I was gonna sneeze there, so I turned off my microphone. Wait, which direction? That direction? Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
What? What? My head. This game, it breaks everything I stand for. We're just... What? What? Seriously, what? It's just... My head, it's oh.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I love how it is trademarked. Alright. How can a line break a ceiling? It's flat! Okay. Whoa. Mysterious circle room.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
What logic was there in that sentence?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Yeah?
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
What? What? What just happened? What? He just broke the rules, and then it just kinda... He kinda died. I mean... You broke the rules! But... Oh my god, this game hurts my head. Just don't try to make sense of this game. Don't do it. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did we get a new ending, or...? Okay, we gotta go back to that first room, see if anything changed. No, okay. Okay, well...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess we'll just follow it. Let's do this other ending, and then I'm gonna end it. Oh man, we had to come to this room. I got it.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Weekly targets, admin. Marketing Monday. Termination Tuesdays. What? Skynet. Review. Alright. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right. Next day's agenda. Reflect. Okay. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardized graphs. 40x wide. Nope. Not cost efficient. What? Get Chris out of the broom closet. Got it! Where's the broom closet? There's the broom. Chris, we've come to save you. Chris.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I'm looking for Chris. Where's Chris? Chris, did you crawl up there, Chris? Chris.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to
follow.
Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Chris! Get your butt down here! Chris!
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I'm gonna throw to get Chris down here.
He'd be justified in some way. As it is,
no one
he's literally just standing there doing sweet
duct tape. Can I pick up and throw duct? Can I pick up and throw duct? Nope. Okay. Chris, I'm leaving.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I'm leaving, Chris.
Doing nothing. Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go to the office. Lol, nope. Oh, you can't trick the doors.
Stepping into
what?
his manager's office,
Okay.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What's that dot? Can I interact with anything here? Okay. 2545.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Wait, what was...
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Let's go down. Bright red button. Yeah, bright red button. Bright red button, bright red button. Go show the buttons, bright red button. Yeah. Oh, it feels alive. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Wait, what? Yeah, why?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What? What? That's looking like a pretty tasty option right about now. But then there's a long, foggy hallway. I'm just gonna go into the long, dark room. Oh, lights!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
So, is this why it was a spoiler? Yep, this is the spoiler room, guys. Okay, so this is why it's a spoiler. Cameras on!
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well, I'm not seeing any cameras in the bathroom, so I guess everything's all good. So...
This mind-controlled facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Mind control.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah. Ooh, more buttons.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
It makes music. Dude. Dude. Oh, okay. Do I want to disable it? I don't want to disable it. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Wait,
How long
what?
until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
What? What?
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
One.
It's your time to shine.
Where's
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
I didn't know this would happen.
This means
I didn't want this to happen.
I barely know where to start.
Three.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yeah.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
No!
I have to say this,
dick.
though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
2.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
But time is a plant.
Is it that
Time
you
is a
have no
spice.
idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One soul? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley,
Maybe if I just hit all the buttons.
you're in
work.
for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
No!
Take a
Not
look at
goodbye!
the clock, Stanley.
Not goodbye!
That's
No,
30
I
seconds
can
you
still do
have
something.
left
I can still stop the time. I can still stop the
30
time.
seconds
These
until
buttons
the
are lit up.
big
These buttons are lit up. Come on.
Just
We can still do something. We can still do something. Come on. We'll figure it out. Where's the wire? I gotta cut a wire.
Go peacefully. Another choice.
Come on.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
Oh,
And believe
jeez.
me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Oh, and I died. Wonderful. I wonder if there's a way to beat that. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's there for a reason, right? Right? So there kind of has to be a way to beat it. Well, I recorded 2 endings. 2 random endings. I shall try to make some more choices next time. And we're back in the office. Okay. Well, you all have a good night. I'll check in some other time tomorrow, maybe sometime today for another video. And, well, tactical out.